And we are live. We should be live. Now, we're going to start hearing some sound in the background here in just about a minute, letting us know that we're actually live. Because last week, if y'all remember, I was all sitting here speaking. There was no volume, no nothing. So we're going to be sure to check that out. Now, if we go over here to a browser, there it goes. So we're here. Good job. We're going to pause that. Welcome back to Get Going Fast. Monday live stream edition. Monday not quite made it out of a chamois edition. We never really had a winter here, which is kind of odd. My first winter here was just like piles of snow that just stayed forever. Second one was a lot of snow, not quite as cold. And now it's just like, why did we stop going to the river? But still shammied up. So obviously I'm back in the offices from visiting family. That's always good to see them, but I'm going to tell you, this AI stuff, it backs up on you. It backs up on you. I've gone for like a week. I had people like, I'm needing help with this, I got this. And there was stuff to make. The good news is we have been sort of in a lull. And the lull is that we're kind of right in between the time when I think something big is going to be released. So quite often what happens is, you get your companies are coming out with a bunch of different stuff and just one after a bit, but then they kind of take a break and they let the people kind of sit while they finish some stuff up and then they race out. And I think that we're on the edge. We're going to talk today about a couple of different things that kind of give me that view, kind of give me that idea. And so all that to say, get the rest now because we could be heading into like a big push here soon. All right. Combat Carl is here. What's up, Combat? What's up? Good to see you, Combat Carl. Welcome to Get Going Fast. So, as always, if enough of you all show up, we will be running the wacky races. And here's the crazy thing. Whether you're wanting to or not, they're running. The wacky races are always taking place. It never stops being wacky, even if you want it to. So, if we get enough people, we'll run that as well. I've got a lot of stuff to kind of share with you today, more just kind of side stuff. There really, as I mentioned, there's kind of been a lull, so there's not a ton going on. But yo, let's pop on over. We'll run our Get Going Fast thing. Nine made this for me, and I always appreciate that. So I'll play this. Here's for you, Nine, wherever you are.
Get going fast. Get going fast.
Yo, time for the weekly review. Yo.
All right, so there we have it. Time for the weekly review. All right, well, let's head over, and there's not a ton of stuff to review, again, because I was gone. Now, I did throw out some open source stuff there, kind of as like, let's keep you guys at least something interesting for the members. So I did throw out this Flight Gear 2024, which I'm terrible at these things. Like, if it doesn't have like a gun attached to it and you're doing some kind of suicide mission with it, I'm no good at these things. I've never been good at these things ever since I was a kid, but I always appreciate them. And this evidently is a user, it's created by the community itself. So I thought this would be interesting. You guys can throw that out there. Let me know what you think. And of course, it's open source, so throw AI stuff in there, man. I don't know, have like a AI radio talking. In fact, they did that. I never did make the video on it, but one of our buddies, can't remember his name now. He was out of New York somewhere. Now I have to go find him. He used to send me and teach me how to use AI in Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. And you could also do it with Skyrim. And so you could actually make the NPCs talk with you through Olama or something like that. So, I don't know. Maybe go do something like that with that. Anyway, this was kind of the big one, was the Fire Red image editor. So the precision editor. This is pretty much just based on Quinn. So it's nothing new when it comes to your Quinn image edit stuff. Okay, so the stuff that we've been doing with 2511, all of that, you can pretty much do with this. Here's a the difference is that this one is created particularly, it's fine. This is like a fine tune, and the fine tune is made for consistency to keep the backgrounds well. So you'll notice here we got a bunch of different stuff. It's kind of neat. It took this mystical house, designed an A6 folding card. When opened, it reveals a small house. And so you can see how it makes it three-dimensional. It did do this. I tested this. Generate this person's avatar with different hairstyles. Did it. So, again, nothing perfect in this. It's not like this is like the perfect model. Like, oh my gosh, like they made Quinn so much better. But, you know, it's not that bad. And I went ahead and I did make a video on it so you can watch it, see the kind of stuff. Basically, it's 2511. But again, you can do changes to it, like very precisional changes that maybe that it claims you can't do a 2511. I will say, on a bigger picture, this is the kind of project we like to see, because Quinn comes out and they go, here's our image editor, you know, bam, and it's the big one. What they want to do is they want other people to then take that model and lease it and then make stuff as well. That way then they make money, right? Say, hey, here's a base, you know, it's like having the what is it in video games, the Unreal Engine. And then think of all the games that have been made off the Unreal Engine. So at the end of the day, that's kind of what they're wanting to happen. So when we see things like Fire Red, woo, when we see that, that's good for us in the open source hobby community, because that means more stuff for us to play with. So cool on to Fire Red. I did go ahead and as you see, you can download a model manager here, or you know, you can just go to getgoingfast.pro. I'm just going to click on newest, and there it is, Fire Red Image Editor. Bam. So that's you can buy that or get that free with your membership. And you know, and it's got like it's got a BF16, I think an FP8, and some different stuff. So you can try around on the sizes to see which works best for you. Maybe you like it, or maybe you don't. I don't see why you. To be honest, I don't know why you wouldn't like it. I just would see more like you may be asking why. And I think, you know what, that's pretty much it for the stuff that we outputted. I've been playing around with Rope. Again, a lot of people still loving Rope. It's the best software there is. It's the best face swapping. The best face swapping software there is. It just is. But there are certain errors with it. And one of those errors is that when you try to load certain files in there, like WebP or WebM files, it breaks. Broken pipe. So I did make a short video as well over on YouTube on how to fix that. And here's a little converter. You can get us for free. In the meanwhile, 9 has popped in. Oh, my goodness. 9 is here, and 9 has released The Wish Keeper Part 3. Okay, and I just realized that I haven't watched it. As excited as I have been, we have not seen it. So I'm going to go over to Planet Nigel. Let's all pop over to Planet Nigel. And has he uploaded it? Curse! Oh my God, I'm getting giddy. Curse of the Wish Keeper Part 3, The Blood of Greed. Let's go ahead and watch the first few moments of Nigel's thing. So we're not going to watch the whole 6 minutes, but we'll watch the beginning here.
Part 3. The Blood of Greed. The story continues at Jennifer's house after she has returned from her adventure in the caves.
The Wishkeeper? No, it's just a myth. I didn't see anything.
Crystal, the Planet Nigel reporter, felt Jennifer was hiding something.
I knew it. I knew she was lying. That gold chain is huge. It must be worth a fortune.
Those who try to leave the cave.
All right, this is awesome so far. I'm going to skip forward a bit so that we can...
Something to help.
Child, your carelessness.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not going to spoil any more of it for you guys. That is pretty good though. So I definitely need to sit down and watch the rest of that. I'm excited. Nigel's putting out, he's consistent, man. He puts out a lot of good stuff. All right, let's see really quickly. I got a few other things I was going to show you. I thought you might think is cool. Oh, by the way, so I've been working on this thing called Monarch RT. Evidently, they are now working on technology to speed up wand generation to actual real-time creation, which would be amazing, of course. Of course, you have to have higher VRAM. I've heard them doing it with as little as a 5090. But the bottom line, this is all good news for us. This is a project that's... they're working on Monarch RT. I'm working on this right now to see if I can get it to work for us all, because it has a lot of the stuff it's built in Linux, and so then I have to figure out how to get it to work. Okay, on another note, I saw this. It doesn't get much better than this. This is someone else's. This is not mine.
Is in the house. Right above the barricade. He's a radical rat. Yeah, you're not believe. Go to sleep, bitch. Go to sleep. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. That world's most fearsome fighting team. We're really
Okay, so that was labeled as someone posted that and put, this is the reason AI was created. And I'm not going to disagree with that. So I thought you guys might enjoy that. Oh, I want to show you this really quickly. I will put this here in the comment section. And I'm going to pin it. Check this site out. So this is a fantastic site for finding flash attention wheels. So you can say which version you want, which Python you're doing it for, whether you do it in Windows or Linux. And it will actually hook you up with pre-made wheels. So this, honest to God, might be one of the best websites on the internet. And I'm looking, I think that's about it. BGG is laughing that I said as little as a 5090. I know. Well, I wish I had a 5090. I wish I had like 3 of them hooked up. I want all the VRAM in all the world. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I think we'll wrap it up here. We'll see where this weekend is going. As I was saying, this is a really, I think we're in the pause before the storm moment. This is the moment where not a lot's happening, and all of a sudden it's just like, holy shit, we're going to get dropped with a bunch of stuff. I feel like I had a lot of things to ask you about your opinions on different stuff, but I think we'll just move on with this. We'll take this week as last week and this week we'll take as kind of prep weeks. Get your stuff ready, get your system cleaned up. I think, like I said, a lot of new stuff coming in. I'd like to hear your opinions about the YouTube page. So one of the things that I'm thinking is, obviously, you know, we all cut our teeth on the pure installation tutorials, you know. So, but I'm thinking there's a lot of people that come to me and they're just like, how do I run this? How do I press start to? And I'm going, because my brain's down to like, I want to teach you how to pip install something. And some people, hey man, God bless them all. are at a place where they're like, what is it? What is it like that cartoon? He goes in to take an exam and he's nervous and it says name and he's like, name what? Name what? Oh, my name. So there's a bunch of people like that. I was thinking about starting to make other videos just how to use stuff. So, but I'm curious what you guys think. We don't want to clutter up the scene so much with 18 million videos, but let me know if you think that would be helpful. Sometimes just saying, hey, this is beyond installation. This is how I use it in the fastest way to use it. Okay, well, I think we'll end it there. BGG has thrown out the gauntlet. He said 5090 is overrated. I won't agree or disagree with him because I just don't know. I haven't used one. But I know it has caused some issues. But everything evens out. Okay, we only had 3 people in the wacky races today. So we got Combat Carl taking number 1. Good job, Combat. 9-layer Nige pops in at number 2. And BGG grabs 3. And BGG does want to point out before we go that he's still up to 10 times faster than his 47 Super. So he is giving it the credit. It does deserve some level. Overrated doesn't mean that it's not good still. So, all right. Well, I think that's it, guys. Let me know if there's anything working that you need help with. Keep spreading the word. Let me see your projects you're working on. Like I said, get ready for the next big up because it's coming. It's coming soon. And wouldn't that be cool if this was the year where we actually got live, like as we're typing it, type stuff. Maybe we're moving in that direction, and it's pretty exciting. So with that all said, I guess I'll give you all one of these. Oh, and 9 never got the 9's a star member. He gets a hats off as well. 9, good to see you.